I knew it! You came back! I thought I might end up like this. Emily is waiting in the parlor. With a carefree smile on her face, she stands here looking at me. Are you a monster as well? That's right! Come on, let's go! Emily will see how strong you are. Have you been preying on humans too? Of course! I've teased and eaten plenty of men already. I wrap these tentacles of mine around them and squeeze out their stuff. Like that, I make them go mad with pleasure. With a carefree smile on her face, she talks about her murders. So even the seemingly silly young girl is as cruel as the others. You know, Emily is really interested in you. What does your place feel like? How much stuff will come out if Emily plays with it? What kind of moan will you make as you finish? How does your stuff taste? Emily wants to find out everything. Alright, Emily. I do like her, and the fact that she wants to be a mother-daughter pair superstar and Paradox is just hilarious. So yes, I would smash Emily. Alright. Again, same thing. We'll start with Lightning Sword Flash and then no. How about Emily suck out your stuff? Alright, Gnome. Here, Emily's hand. Nice crit. It's okay, cover Emily's hand and stuff. Attack. Oh, another crit. This tentacles feels really good. Oh, there's the bind. It has been bound by Emily's tentacles. Looks like she's choking you as well, Luca. Now it's time for Emily to tease your whole body. How much can you endure? Emily will find out. You can't break free? You look really silly right now. Emily will play at the tip. Are you already feeling it from just that little? You really aren't that strong. Luca broke free. Huh. So that's Gnome's power. Emily wants to learn more about that. Emily will play with you. It's verifying, yeah. Attack! Fill Emily's mouth. Nice crit. It's okay, cover Emily's hand. Alright, we're still quite a ways from Death Sword Chaos Star range, so meditation. Attack. Emily is really skilled at hand jobs, isn't she? How about Emily suck out your stuff? Alright. You should be in Death Sword Chaos Star range. So let's go for it. Death Sword Chaos Star. Alright. Emily lost? Emily shrinks into the form of a tiny octopus. Emily was defeated. Earned a bunch of EXP. It is now level 44. Alright. How could you turn Emily into this? Sealed into a tiny little octopus form, Emily starts to cry. But she won't be able to get in my way any longer. Alright, now. There's just me left. Isn't that right? The air chills as Cassandra walks into the room. I consciously take a step away from her, surprised by the pressure just from her gaze. You're the one behind everything here! I yell as loud as I can at her, trying to shake off the pressure holding me down. But Cassandra just smiles back at me, completely unfazed. Yes, my family has always lived in this village, disguised as humans. Every human male that came to visit we would feed on. I cannot even tell you how many hundreds we have eaten already. That's unforgivable! This woman is evil. Disguising the village to be nothing more than a trap to lure men to feed on? But you look quite delicious. One who caught even Alice's eye. The highest food I could savor. Liquid starts to ooze from Cassandra's body as her dress starts to melt and change shape. Her clothes vanish, revealing her true form. This is what she really is. Mother, before that, use your magic power to restore Emily to normal. Emily will fight with Mother. The sealed Emily bounces at Cassandra's feet. Amara just looks down at her with cold eyes. I've explained this to you many times, Emily. The world works on the survival of the fittest. Those deemed unfit shall be nothing but food for the victors. Mother? Emily's tiny sealed body starts to sink into Cassandra's body. It's as if she was an amoeba absorbing its meal. Emily is sucked into her mother's body. No! Mother! Emily screams in horror as she is quickly sucked inside. After only a few moments, not even her screams can be heard any longer. Ew! Wasn't Emily your daughter? Yes, of course she was. She was a daughter born from my body, so I just returned her back to me. Survival of the fittest. The weak should just be consumed by the strong. A daughter too stupid to understand how the world works is not necessary. You realize that some of the most successful species protect their young while they're weak? Hell, even some of the most successful species are weak. It's not survival of the strongest, it's survival of the fittest, meaning the survival of those who can best fit into their niche. That can be fitting into strange environments, that can be fitting into a role in the ecosystem. Conflating fittest with strongest is a misnomer, and only the stupid get mixed up. I'll never forgive you. When did I ask for your forgiveness? Why should Cassandra Nerinade need anything from a human? Well, you needed something to make your daughter there, didn't you? That's one thing, at least. The liquid dripping from her body, slowly corroding everything it touches. It spreads throughout the room, covering and consuming everything it comes in contact with. The floor is lava, Luca! This room is no different than my body itself now. Why not just surrender now and save yourself the agony? What power? The ground, walls, and ceiling are all covered in the same sticky substance that her body is made of. It's just as she said. It's like I'm already inside her body. Can I win against someone this strong as I am now? No, you cannot. Resisting as I prey on you won't make it end any faster. I mean, that's the point of resisting, to not make it end faster. I'll slowly indulge in your body, dissolving and digesting you piece by piece. Until your final moments, you'll be drowning in me, begging for more. Gah! I can't stop myself from shivering at her words as I stand in a fighting stance. Alright, Cassandra. I like her a lot more in Paradox. For number one, she doesn't eat her daughter. And number two, her younger form, I like it a lot more. This one is a lot more mature, but it doesn't have the One-sama vibe to it, so it's not any good. So, this form, no smash. Her Paradox form, smash. Alright. So, this one is a battle of attrition. You just have to last long enough. You want Gnome, but we'll still start with a Lightning Sword Flash. Taste my flesh with your body. Alright, Gnome. Even if I step on you, you're sure to feel it. Alright. If you use your SP for healing, it'll just take too long, if I recall. But we can't have it end this quickly. So for now we'll save up SP. Summoning Sylph isn't going to do much good. I'll allow you to finish in my hand. Good. There's no human that can beat me. I'll drill that fact into you. Alright. Have a taste of my flesh skirt. Now. Ah, great. A whiff. How pitiful. Do you really derive pleasure from having your manhood trampled on? This hand is more than you deserve. Alright. Let's see. Let's keep meditation up. Now then, it's time for my embrace. Melt away in my arms. Alright, Luca broke free. One of the spirit's powers? That must have been from Alice. Drowned in my flesh. Oh, again? How pitiful looking. I'll slowly dissolve you away. Can't break free? All you do is struggle like that, you'll never escape. I can't even play with you like this. It's the fate of the weak to be preyed on by the strong. You'll understand this fact well enough as I devour you. Well, I think I'm still boned. One of the spirit's powers? That must have been from Alice. Taste my flesh with your body. Yep. Luca was forced to finish as Cassandra's flesh squirmed over his body. Stuck in her cage of flesh, Luca's stuff was squeezed until his death. At the very least, it wasn't tentacles this time. It doesn't seem like that stopped you from enjoying it. Cassandra is too powerful for you at the moment. But if you lower her HP enough, a chance should appear. Numb is essential in reducing the damage so you can last longer, in addition to breaking out of her bind attack. You will not be able to out-recover her attacks, so you may want to go all out in attacking with your SP. Let Gnome be your only defensive use of SP and the rest go toward powerful attacks. Especially since if you're bound and lose, a horrifying fate awaits you. Now go, oh brave Luca. Even if she's stronger than you, never lose hope. Alright. In that case, Gnome and then Death Sword Chaos Star. You gonna finish inside my skirt? Death Sword Chaos Star. Time for my embrace. Melt away in my arms. Attack. Ugh. Quit whiffing, Luca. Jesus, bound twice in a row again? Well, we'll do a Demon Skull beheading and see if that's enough. Alright, let's try this again. We'll start with Lightning Sword Flash again. Gnome. Death Sword Chaos Star. That was a pathetic Death Sword Chaos Star. And followed up by her embrace. I think our Death Sword Chaos Star just sucked last time. Gnome. Death Sword Chaos Star. It's a much better Death Sword Chaos Star. Alright, time for you. Nice crit. Ah, there we go. That's all it took. A little bit of luck. Gah, what power! Do you understand my strength now? It's too late to beg for forgiveness. I can't take any more of her attacks. We'll lose at this rate. Sheesh, so it came to this as I thought. I tried to stop you since I knew you wouldn't be able to beat her. Alice? Hi, Alice. Why didn't she show up the last couple times, huh? Did I not sufficiently beat her down enough for you to bother? Alphys. But still, you have become quite strong, Luca. To think you would last that long in a battle against Cassandra Nerenade. Who is she? Such a high-level monster in this tiny village? I told you about the Monster Lord's succession ceremony before, didn't I? When my mother rose to the throne, Cassandra was the only one who challenged her. She lost to my mother in single combat. It was a close battle, where they were on equal footing. Yes, I was defeated by your mother in the past. But I'm different now. I've preyed on hundreds of men since then, storing and saving my power. I narrowly lost then, but as I am now, I would have had a complete victory. Huh. How stupid, Cassandra. In the past, but now? Still haven't gotten over your loss, have you? As expected, you will never be fit to sit on the Monster Lord's throne. The one unfit for the Monster Lord's throne was your mother, was it not? That foolish advocate of coexistence between man and monster. Then killed by those same humans she wanted to get along with. How ridiculous. Truly a disgrace, unfit to be called Monster Lord. So yes, this is the first we hear that Alice's mother wanted coexistence between humans and monsters. And that a group of heroes did actually make it to Alice's mother and slew her. Which begs the question, why doesn't the rest of humanity know that the previous monster was slain by humans? Alice's mother was killed by a human? And she also wanted coexistence between man and monster? It's just a rumor I've heard. Is it true you're following that stupid woman's wish of coexistence? She is? Yes, Luca? You should know that much about her by now. She's being all soon about it, but she does want coexistence between man and monster. Alice has done nothing but poke holes and make fun of my dream. What's going on, Alice? Your dream is the same as mine? Huh. Whenever you talk about your dream, it pisses me off. The thought that I would have the same ideal as an idiot like you. Hey, idiots can have good ideas. They don't always have the best reasoning for their ideas, but they can have good ones. Hey! Having taken my eyes off Cassandra, I'm suddenly knocked off my feet as her sticky body wraps around me, disturbing our conversation. Get off! What type of fool would have a leisurely conversation in front of an enemy? Did you think I would sit idly by as you chatted? Well, yeah, it's only polite in RPGs. You attacked out of your turn. That's breaking the rules. Now then, little Alfies. What reason do you have for coming here? I know you're a pathetic excuse for a monster lord, but I doubt you would travel here just to attack me. As a matter of fact, I'm actually surprised myself. To think that Inuit would actually be right for once. As long as a monster like you exists, man and monster will forever be enemies. As the monster lord, it falls to me to discipline trash like you. Oh, so you ignored all the other monsters that were attacking humans, that were causing disturbances between coexistence. All the other 100-some-odd monsters, those were perfectly fine. But this one took it too far, huh? You did nothing about the Harpies kidnapping humans. You did nothing about Chrome with her resurrecting zombies. You did slap her up a bit, but that was because she scared you. You did nothing about Lily and her witch abilities. You did nothing about Undyne Spring and everything that happened there. You did nothing in Plan Sect. You did nothing about Yamato Norochi. You helped a little. You helped a little tiny bit with the Ankle Rebellion. You did nothing but heal. Well, you helped at the end when you healed people in Succubus Village, but you did nothing about the monsters themselves. But this is where you draw the line, huh? It's just because she insulted your mother, isn't it? Don't make up excuses, Alice. Alice, no! You're the Monster Lord. You can't fight your own monsters. I'm pretty sure that's one of the top descriptions of the Monster Lord, is fight any monsters that get out of line. It's why she has to be the strongest of the monsters. It's just that Alice has done fuck all until now that you got that confused, Luca. That's my role. Huh. That's funny coming from someone who can't even move. That's perfect. Just lay there and watch. No, don't fight amongst your own kind. Please, Luca. Leave this to me. This is an issue from the previous generation. fight between Cassandra, who wished to rule the humans, and my mother, who wished to coexist alongside them. Alice. In our case, I can't move. It looks like I can't do anything but watch. Living in peace with humans. It has been a while since I heard that laughable tripe. Why should predators spare any thought for their prey? Just what kind of world do you think you live in, girl? A world where it is perfectly capable for people to and monsters to live off of non-sentient creatures? Cassandra's corrosive flesh flies towards Alice. Get! Only the strongest can survive in this world. Humans are nothing but prey to be devoured by strong monsters. And weak monsters, they too should be preyed on by the strong monsters. You know, everyone, all the people that say that, happen to already be in a position of power. You never hear anyone saying that when they're not in a position of power. But she's going to learn that lesson very soon. No matter how hard you cry for that pathetic dream, you cannot change the truth of the world. Well, that is right. You cannot change the truth of the world. But that doesn't mean you are correct, Cassandra. Cassandra's corrosive flesh swarms around Alice's body. Alice took 432 damage. You're going to have to work a bit faster there, Cassandra. Alice has got like 14,000 HP. Alice has been bound by Cassandra's corrosive body. Prepare yourself, Alphys. I shall ensure that you receive no pleasure as I dissolve you. Feel the pain as your body melts into nothing. Writhe in agony as your better devours you. A whirlpool of Cassandra's corrosive flesh crashes on Alice. I see. So you can transform this flesh of yours and increase it at will. Like that, you move your digestive organ outside of your body and use it to start digesting your prey as you fight. That's right. Since I can control it at will, my flesh will just stretch from any impact. Thus, once you've been completely wrapped, there's no longer any way to escape. You're already in my stomach. There's nothing left but for you to writhe in agony as I digest you alive. I realize quite well what you're capable of now. You're just like an amoeba, absorbing and increasing your own body's mass. In addition, you're able to control your body even when it's separated from your core. That's right. I'm glad you're able to understand the method of your own death. Very well. In that case, Alice presents her No You card. She reverse Unos Cassandra. What? Suddenly, Cassandra's sticky flesh starts to vibrate. No! My control! All of the flesh not directly attached to Cassandra starts to melt, turning into goo. The flesh around Alice drops off her, puddling at her feet. That flesh of yours is made up of cells who have wills of their own. If someone were to just disturb that connection you have with them, they'd lose their form and revert back to worthless lumps of flesh they are. It can't be. Eye magic from a low-ranking monster like you shouldn't have any effect. Sheesh, don't you get it? You were careless and far weaker than I am. I cannot! Sticky flesh squirms all over the place, melting and becoming useless piles of goo. The flesh covering the ceiling and walls start to fall on the floor. I fought without fees the 15th on equal terms! I did! So you're still clinging to the past, are you? You aren't even equal to one of the 4 heavenly knights, much less the monster lord. No! My body! My body! As Cassandra's corrosive flesh collapses on itself, it starts dissolving her own body. Mixing and melting together, her own body is digesting itself. I cannot! Not me! Why? Why do I have to die? Shall I play the tape back for you? The weak only have to be devoured by the strong. Is that not exactly what you said? So by your own logic, if you're weaker than Alice, Alice has the right to eat you. What a question, Cassandra. The world follows the laws of survival of the fittest, right? Don't you be using that bad phrasing too, Alice. That's not how it works. If you were to die, that can only mean one thing, right? You're nothing but a weak fool, unfit to do anything but die at the hands of the strong, right? Well, technically, in a world of survival of the fittest, if something dies, it just means it was unfit for its environment. No, help me. Don't let me die. Sheesh, I would love to help. But I wouldn't want to tread on your ideal world of survival of the fittest. Alice's eyes go cold as she stares at Cassandra. Sorry, but I cannot spare your life even if you beg. You know the purpose behind there being a monster lord, do you not? To use power to maintain order. You killed far too many. As the monster lord, I must pass judgment on you. Ah! Cassandra lets out loose a horrifying scream as she meets her death. Dissolved by her own flesh, she experiences exactly what the one she killed did. The last of her flesh falls from the walls and melts away, leaving no trace of her existence. It even cleaned and polished the furniture! I'm impressed! I could have sworn that picture was crooked before. It appears that her individual flesh molecules were quite OCD. Alice looks on expressionless. Cassandra was defeated. Luca earned 45,000 EXP. And didn't level. Emily. Daughter to Cassandra. She's a monster from the Scylla line. Though she is still a young girl, she boasts both powerful magical and physical ability. Despite her carefree manner, she is surprisingly cruel. She loves to use her tentacles to play with men until they die. It's unknown how many have been killed by Emily. Using her tentacles to bind the male, she enjoys playing with them as she watches their agonized expressions. This will continue until Emily grows bored of them, where she will then quickly finish them off. Her mother, Cassandra, has genes of many different families of monsters within her. The Scylla genes took dominant control in Emily during Cassandra's pregnancy. Luca was forced to finish by Emily's mouth. Emily used her tentacles to play with Luca until he died. Killed by a young girl's tentacles this time. If you love tentacles that much, would you like me to reincarnate you as an octopus? Emily is very tough and has some powerful binding moves. Due to that, gnome is required again. Even if you like Sylph, she really isn't that useful here. But if you're struggling against her, you could attempt to depend on the low evasion chance and upgraded sword skill. Now go, oh brave Luca. You must defeat the mother and daughter to stop any more people from becoming victims. Cassandra, the Lord of Ladies' Village. She also competed against Alphys the 15th for the Monster Lord's throne. Extremely strong, she is one of the most powerful monsters in the world. It appears as though she can also trace her lineage far down the line to the Fateburn family. An extremely cold-blooded monster, she preys on any man to come to her village. Her victims are believed to be in the many hundreds. Holding the genes of many different monster lines in her, it seems as though she can produce offspring of many different types. In addition, she is able to freely control her flesh. Using that, she can form her digestive organ outside her own body, and watch her prey be digested with her own eyes. Wrapping her prey in her organ, Cassandra usually forces them to multiple finishes until they have no stuff left. After that, she enjoys watching them as they slowly dissolve away.